Dear child, your guardian angels want you to know that some people have been gossiping about you behind your back and spreading false stories to harm your reputation. The people who did this wanted to make you look awful so that other people would think less of you. But something amazing happened that they didn't expect. They've been totally shut up. They are now shocked that everyone around them can see through their lies. Their plans to ruin your image have gone horribly wrong, and they've accidentally shown what kind of person they really are. Everyone can now see that the real problem wasn't with you, but with them. Their anger, jealousy, and bad motives made it clear that they were the ones acting unfairly, dishonestly, and meanly. More surprising is that they didn't see this coming. They were sure everyone would accept their lies and tricks, and some may have been swayed by them. But as time went on, the truth came out. This shift in people's perceptions occurred due to your handling of the situation. You stayed cool and collected, even when they made fun of you. These people wanted to make you angry or frustrated so that they could later say, "See, we were right about them all along." But you didn't give them what they wanted. You managed to stay calm and balanced instead, which was the opposite of what they did. The more they tried to make you look bad, the worse they looked. People in this group kept trying to get in the way of your life. They wanted to cause chaos so they could plant seeds of destruction, but you stuck to your inner peace. Like a skilled alchemist, you were able to change their negative energy into something good. This put you in touch with divine forces that helped you keep your balance. The chaos they were going to cause you ended up coming back at them like a boomerang. All the trouble they planned to cause you came back to bite them. They attempted to damage your reputation, but in the process, they only harmed themselves. When we look more closely, we can see that these people didn't act alone, they worked together. They enjoyed discussing you because they shared feelings of jealousy and anger towards you, and it served to unite them despite their shared insecurities and dislike for you. Everyone in the group was jealous or frustrated at you for different reasons, and they thought that if they worked together, they could easily beat you. They were so sure their plan would work that they didn't consider the possibility. Unfortunately, their whole idea went wrong. The angels, who had other plans for you, tested your character greatly. Despite the challenges, you successfully completed this test, demonstrating your strength, resilience, and honesty. Now the bad karma they caused is coming back to haunt them, while you are enjoying the benefits of staying strong through this experience. You were still kind, caring, and true to yourself. Even though you continue to radiate positive energy, it is now returning to you in abundance. Though your guardian angels knew you would pass, this test has strengthened you and confirmed your truth. Imagine this situation as an unending barrage of negative events, akin to a ceaseless barrage of cannonballs. These people tried to corner you and get you to believe their lies. They believed that if they could persuade you to act, it would validate their claims, but you refused to comply. Indeed, you maintained your composure despite their attempts to provoke you. Because their whole plan depended on getting a response from you, this made them even more upset and angry. They tried to take away everything you had, including your peace of mind, your pride, and your beneficial relationships. But in the end, their plan failed horribly. Their own negativity turned against them, leaving them to deal with the results of their actions. Yes, these people were jealous of your love, respect, and strong relationships with others. They wanted what you had and tried to bring you down. However, they could never hide who they really were for long. They could only maintain their fake smiles and acts for a limited period before the truth surfaced, and once it did, they faced humiliation. In an effort to get pity and attention, they tried to switch roles with you, making it look like you were the problem and they were the innocent victims. They made things worse, and their dishonesty caught up with them. They sent all of their negative energy at you because they thought you would be simple to hurt. But they were very wrong. Deep down, they knew they weren't strong enough to hurt you on their own, which is why they felt the need to work together. In the end, their joint efforts were not enough to beat you, they only made things worse for themselves. This isn't the first time something like this has happened to them. They keep making things worse for themselves, and they can't seem to break the cycle. They resented your success and light, but it didn't hurt you. The angels have given you the strength to stay calm, rooted, and true to yourself no matter what challenges you face. While they dealt with the consequences of their path, you emerged stronger with more goodness and happiness. This whole thing has not only shown how strong you are, but it has also shown you again that God is always protecting and guiding you. In order to stop you from succeeding, they planned to ruin your job, your wealth, and your personal successes. They wanted to prevent you from achieving anything you had worked so hard to achieve. Still, you kept succeeding despite their best efforts because you were deeply kind, generous, and empowered to spread good vibes. This positive energy not only sustained you, but also attracted additional positive aspects into your life, rendering their attempts to harm you futile. These people were filled with envy and jealousy of your natural wealth and success. Instead of working hard to achieve their goals, they sought ways to take what you had won. They thought putting you down would give them your success and happiness. But the angels and people around you saw their plans and knew that what they were doing was deeply wrong. They tried to hurt your image by saying negative things about you behind your back and even making fun of you to get attention for themselves, but now they can't say anything. At first, they thought that talking about you behind your back and plotting against you as a group would make them feel better about their own self-worth. But deep down, they knew they were projecting their insecurities and failures onto you and using you to avoid their own issues. Their fake confidence and laughs were just covers for how nervous they really were. They thought you were weak and prone to attack because you had made walls around yourself, which was not true. In every way, they were wrong. You are far different. You are real, honest, and work hard. You also have a clear goal and common sense. You built walls around your heart to protect yourself after experiencing past hurt. You learned to defend yourself after people tried to bring you down. But then something amazing happened. The angels gave you a big task. This task involved more than just shielding yourself from their attacks. It was a tough test meant to make you face your biggest fears. There was no reason for the walls you had carefully built around your heart to fall down. Rather than crumbling, you confronted your greatest fears. Even though you were under a lot of stress, this experience made you much stronger and more durable. You discovered that you no longer needed those walls as they crumbled. You realized that you can be yourself and shine without fear. That's because many of you have faced this kind of problem many times in your lives. Now you understand it better. Your past fear may have hidden your true self or dimmed your light. You were afraid that people would attack you for being kind, generous, or successful. You may have worried that revealing your power would make you a target. But now you know it's your right to shine brightly, even if it puts others off. It felt as though your previous barriers crumbled. That moment changed everything in your life. It's when you found your real power and confidence. Now that you know you can handle anything life throws at you, no one can bring you down. You now know that you are much stronger and harder to break than you thought. Those who attempted to harm you in the past find themselves unable to express their feelings. Their plans to hurt you and make you feel hopeless didn't work. Their acts didn't break you, instead, they made you stronger and more durable. You experienced a sense of reward for enduring these challenging times, as you had gained freedom. You're going through difficult times, as if your soul was aware of them even before your birth. Those who attempted to bring you down failed horribly, putting you to the test. They intentionally hurt you, yet their actions strengthened you and restored your heart. You now understand that you don't have to live in fear. You worked hard to get rid of your fear, and now you have healthy boundaries that make it clear how other people can treat you. You no longer try to make everyone happy, and you don't let people use your kindness against you. You're closer to the angels and know yourself better after this experience. You now understand that life is a journey of self-discovery and personal development. Since then, you've learned to see each struggle as a chance to learn and get stronger when things get tough. As a response, you changed your attitude, focused on being yourself, and accepted your right to be real. Your strength doesn't come from hiding behind walls. It comes from meeting your fears head-on and getting stronger with each task. You can handle anything that comes your way now that you are stronger and more sure of yourself. You now understand that no matter how hard others try, they cannot break you. The attempts to break you have instead strengthened, toughened, and driven you. Your opponents are amazed by your strength because they know their actions only showed how strong and unbreakable you are. You transformed your emotions, confronting problems with strength instead of allowing them to harm you. You are stronger now than before because of this change. You've reached a higher level now that you've fixed old hurts and gotten over your fears. You're ready for more love, happiness, and peace. You're excellent at making your own world. Now that everything that has happened to you has made you better, you're ready for a fresh start. You're telling the truth, making and achieving goals with drive, and drawing money. Those who once questioned you and attempted to hurt you now appear foolish. They may have claimed to be nice, but their true nature is evident to everyone. Their efforts to bring you down have only shown how flawed they are. Although they blamed you, you handled your issues well, making them envious. They attempted to deceive you with falsehoods, but it's now evident that they were merely feigning sincerity, while your generosity and capacity to assist others demonstrated their own jealousy and inadequacy. Instead of making you go away, they showed how flawed they were, which left them shocked that things didn't go as planned. They tried to make you look bad, but now they look stupid. They pretended that everything was fine, even though they were dealing with their own issues. The accusations they made about your fakery were simply mirroring their own behavior. They feigned various identities and concocted falsehoods, but you were aware of their deceit. Their attempts to inflict harm on you merely demonstrated your resilience. They tried to make you question them because they were jealous of your real love and relationships. Their negative mood made you shine even more. People can now see the real you and respect how kind you are. The problems you face are tough. Spend more time with people who really care about you. After their attempts to break you, you've grown stronger and more confident. It's clear that you're tough, and people continue to admire your strength. Your future looks bright, with lots of chances and happiness ahead.